Just sharing the link here, and then we can get into the draft. All right, let's get into it. $175, 62 swaps. Kind of feels low. I don't know why. It kind of feels low. All right, let's see here. Oh, what are we hoping for here? What are we hoping for? All right. It's good. We haven't gotten a Gengar in draft in a while. We haven't gotten a Gengar. Maybe we get a Gengar in here. 31 IV Gengar. What do we think? What do we think? Maybe not OP. Maybe like a Gengar 5. You know. All right. No type. Slow and steady. Okay. Some T-Wave action. Some attract. Oh, baby. We've used Registeel 2 in this streak, I believe. Maybe twice. I think we've actually used it twice. Let's see which Registeel we got. 5. I have actually used 5. Ironically, my first streak, the first world record streak, I think, it was like 91. I lost to Registeel 5. I actually lost because I misplayed. Like, I got lucky against a Quick Claw Donphan, and then misplayed like the last 2 turns at trying to play around Quick Claw. It was really dumb. I was like overcompensating for Quick Claw. Not a bad Pokemon though. Not a bad Pokemon. You can do some cool toxic double team stall stuff even in doubles. So not a bad mon. For sure. Ooh. Okay. This Sam is interesting because you can use some Calm Mind situations to like live hits when you're baited. Like you know that they're gonna hit you with a move, and then you can just Calm Mind to survive it. You can draw the attacks in. That's actually kind of interesting. Alakazam 2. Oh, I gotta change my calc. Okay, 3 IVs on the opponent. Okay. Interesting. Oh, baby. We got a Suicune. Oh, my gosh. This Suicune is so good. Suicune 4. This Suicune is so good. Reflect for the Zam. Surf, Ice Beam, Bite. The only thing I will say about this Suicune is it's not going to be great into, like, Snorlaxes. Like, even, like, Metagrosses, you're usually fine, right? You just kind of surf them down. It is kind of annoying that Surf is not single target, right? You'd be able to two-shot this in singles, but in doubles, you can't. But what this Suicune is going to do is, one, it's going to be able to roast every Mence. You do yeah, the fast Menses do outspeed you, but you're not going to take much from them. So any Mence, any Flygon actually outspeeds too, doesn't it? Yeah. So any Mence, any Flygon, going to outspeed, kind of annoying. Starmie will sometimes two-shot, okay. So you do have to worry about that. But like Snorlaxes are kind of rough. So we definitely need a Snorlax answer, which Registeel Focus Punch could be a Snorlax answer in the back too. Like Registeel's not even going to take that much from electric or grass moves either. So this Registeel in combination with the Suicune might actually not be that bad. Obviously we can reflect against the Snorlax, which does help. And it helps against Alakazam too, because like well, I guess that's not bad, because if I Psychicked and Reflect, then even if it goes +1, it only sometimes sees a kill double edge. So actually, Alakazam might not be that bad. The only problem with Alakazam is I gotta be cautious of T-Waves in situations where I'd want a Toxic, if I go that route. Okay, I mean, Steelix not a bad mon. I don't know that I would take this. Steelix 1. Because... Oh, I better turn off Reflect. Never want to leave that on. I should just mess around with +1s, -1s, to be honest. Because that doesn't change when you switch mons, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, that stays on. So that's risky to mess around with when you're testing calcs. Gosh, we get an Entei 1. Maybe this is what we take in the back. Ah, that's kind of weird though. I don't know how I feel about that. Because like with Fire and Ice, like Thick Fat's gonna be tricky. Man, it's nice to have an attacking move though, and we're so fast. I don't know. It's weird. Like that's a tough one. Registeel might actually be better? I don't know. That's hard to say. Right now we got a lot of special attackers. And we got oh man, we could go with the Manectric. Lightning Rod. You could go with the Rain Dance Surf stuff. And like you're pretty much always killing the EQ mons, which is nice. That's so interesting. I don't think I'm going to do that, but that's so interesting. Man. Actually, outspeed Starmies, which is interesting. The only problem with doing that, like, if you ever see a Rhydon or a Golem, you're basically just hoping they don't get the Quick Claw, which I don't love, because, like, anytime you see them, 20% chance to be in bad position. Versus, like, Alakazam, I feel like there's a lot more maneuverability. I mean, however, we could just lead, like, Suicune Entei. Yeah, we're getting roasted by EQs. I like that better. I mean, Suicune does take them out. But I just don't want them to see the Quick Claw EQ. That's really what I don't want them to see. And that's interesting. I like, could I get, I guess, Suicune against, like, Houndooms? We do outspeed, we don't KO. See, that's what's annoying about the double stuff, right? It's gonna just, I can't do anything without, I'd have to swap. I guess with Crunch, swapping to Entei isn't bad. I mean, Suicune should be able to take out all the fires, so it's not a big deal. Registeel, though, with Sub is kind of interesting. I take, like, nothing from Crunch. Registeel just takes so little. It's kind of weird. Like, having a fast attacking move in the back is nice. The thing is, I could get into trouble with Suicune against, like a Vaporeon in the back, right? If there's, like, Vaporeon in the back and I just have to bite. It's kind of annoying. if I go Entei. Oh man, even in doubles it takes so much. Huh. What do I do here? Man, there's actually so many options in this draft, which is crazy. It's annoying to not have any EQ resists, and I guess I'm just worried about Quick Claw EQs in general. Like, especially, like, I guess for Suicune 4, like, I guess I get the Ice Beam Donphan, the Quick Claw Donphans. It's a roll, though. What would I do against Lottie's? Psychic does 26, and how much does Suicune do? I don't actually do enough, but neither does Entei, which is kind of annoying. Alakazam is faster, so I could get the Spadef drop, but obviously I can, like, T-Wave and stuff, which is nice. T-Wave is good value, generally. I guess with Registeel should be able to take stuff out with Focus Punch. You see, here's what we got. We got a crazy draft. Crazy draft, Logan. Like, you could go Lightning Rod Manectric, yeah. But you could go, like, I feel like I'm leading Suicune for sure. I love leading the waters. Okay, so you could do the Rain Dance Surf stuff with Lightning Rod. The only problem is, like, then you lose to Quick Claws. Which I don't love. Like, if I had like a Mence in the back, I'd be much more willing to do it because I would have an easy swap for Manectric if I was ever worried about that. But the problem is, like, any Dugtrio, right? I definitely don't take out Dugtrios with Crunch. Any Dugtrio, and they're faster. Any, you know, come on, it's like, it's such a nice combo. It's just not. I don't think I need to force the combo is the thing, but it's kind of cool. But I think what I'm leaning is like Suicune, Alakazam with Registeel in the back, because what I'm worried about, especially if I go Entei, is just way too heavy on the special side, and like Registeel can take out like Blissies and stuff. I mean, I know I have Calm Mind, but I mean, leading Alakazam is nice for like the Heracrosses too. Right? But, like, even, like, Snorlax, right? Like, Snorlax 4 sees a kill, but if I just reflect with Suicune, it doesn't even get it all the time. If I just reflect with Suicune, it doesn't see the kill, and it sees the same roll after a +1. So then I can just go, like, Psychic Reflect, Psychic Surf against, like, Laxus. I mean, I would have to hope that the other side doesn't see kills. But the Psychic up front next to Alakazam Calm Mind is kind of nice. The only problem is, like, yeah, it's like, who do I take in the back, right? I mean, I can take Ghost, Normal, and Dark hits with Registeel. And then, like, it is kind of weird not having, like, just a straight-up attacker like Entei in the back. But I'm just worried about Entei. I mean, I guess both of them are kind of weak to, like, ground types. Like, ground types could definitely be annoying. But, like, I mean, Registeel's not going to take anything from electric or grass moves. Right? Like, I'm actually kind of leaning the Registeel. I trust this Registeel. I trust him. I just have to be careful about not T-waving stuff. I think that's the key. The other annoying thing is there's really no combination of Mons I could lead that would take out Lottie's except for Manectric. The only way I can guarantee take out, like, Lottie is because Suicune does 56 to 67, in which case I'd probably go Bite Ice Beam. And I guess I do have crit upside for Ice Beam and Freeze, but I'd probably go Bite Ice Beam, depending on who else is there. And because Alakazam only does 26 to 30, so I'd probably like go Bite Calm Mind or something like that. Or even just Bite and then Psychic like the other Pokemon next to Lottie. Depending on what the situation is. I know, no one else is doing doubles. So what's actually kind of funny is I kind of scraped YouTube the other day, which is how I found those Wolfie videos. Because I was curious, I was like, is anyone else playing doubles and just doesn't know about, like, the Discord or something like that? Like, because it's kind of unknown. There was actually a guy I found who got a 76 open level streak. He did mention you and Wildcat, though, I think. Or maybe that was a different guy. There might have been another guy that mentioned you and Wildcat. But I know there was at least one guy who mentioned you guys, said like, oh, shout out to Wildcat and Logan for the factory stuff. But it was like a year or so ago. I need to make a video about doubles. I'm so bad at making videos is a problem. I mean, but I need to make one about doubles, and maybe that'll help. I don't know. Hey, that's a good incentive right there. That's a good incentive. I need to really sit down and focus on it. Just spend some weekday nights or something. I kind of try. I mean, here's what I'll say. That's true, yeah. Just like highlights of like good battles, good situations, I think would be good enough with some commentary in between and stuff like that. And some build up, a little bit of cuts here and there and stuff. I think, yeah, I wouldn't want to make it too long either. Even though you could make one pretty long, like a 20-30 minute video maybe, be reasonable. What I'll say about doubles is if everyone started at 100, you would have a ton of people with streaks up to 200. It's just the early rounds that are so, you get put in like situations that are just so unwinnable, which is annoying. And it's like a real grind, and then you kind of get defeated, and you're like, oh, geez, this is annoying. It's just the early rounds. Like, once you get past it, you can get cooking. You can get cooking with some drafts. Now, I've definitely gotten some good luck. Yeah, I can stream the early rounds more. What I actually thought about doing is, whenever this streak ends, I think what I'll try to stream is like some speedrun attempts of doubles, and just for proof standards. I mean, I always record round 5+. I always record round 5+, but I think the speedrun stuff will show the early rounds, and it'll just be kind of fun to try to like get the speedrun stuff. But I always record 5+ offline. I just don't record 1 through 4. Yeah, double speedrunning is cool. Let's see here. Open level double speedrunning. That would be sweet. That would definitely be more fun. Speedrunning the early parts of 50s could be interesting, but I think we're going with the Suicune. Yeah, I definitely see that. I mean, I definitely enjoy playing open level. I just kind of haven't, just because. I mean, Steelix also wouldn't be a bad shout in the back for like electrics and normals and stuff. I can't really EQ next to Suicune River. Although I think Reflect, your own Reflect protects you against your own EQ, which is kind of interesting. But I think we're gonna go Registeel. Obviously, Darks would be annoying. Like, see, the thing is, but like Darks might be annoying, right? Like a double team Umbreon, because Alakazam can't touch it. But like that's where Registeel is so good. We're going Reggie in the back. Gotta trust the Registeel. And this is actually a slow and steady. No type slow and steady. I also considered doing Gen 4 doubles, because I was watching some of Magpie's videos on it. Kind of looks I haven't really played Gen 4 as much. I don't know if I would enjoy it as much, but it might be interesting to try. And there's an Umbreon. There is an Umbreon. And a Weezing. I'm so glad. So honestly, Alakazam is faster. I don't really see a need to not just Surf and to hit something in the back and Psychic. I guess Weezing has Bright Powder, so like when in these situations, because I'm not like super threatened by Umbreon, because Registeel just beats it, I would actually kind of be tempted to just Ice Beam the Weezing for the Focus Band stuff, or Bright Powder. But I guess Surf would also pick up Focus Band. I guess Ice Beam just helps with double Focus Band Freeze. But like I guess technically the chip on Umbreon does not matter because I'm like 99% of the time I'm beating Umbreon with Registeel. So I guess the chip doesn't really matter. It just yeah. I think I do Ice Beam that slot because I could also freeze something in the back. Like the Surf chip on Umbreon really does not matter. No Focus Band. There's a Dugtrio. Does Surf even take out Dugtrio, actually? Surely it does. Surely a Surf takes out a Dugtrio. Fissure Dugtrio could definitely be annoying. Really ground types in general, but if somehow Suicune goes down. Yeah, I was gonna say, Surf for sure takes it out. Double team. Okay, so we just start Surfing and go to Registeel and get the Toxic off. There's the Toxic. And Synchro has no effect. Boom, baby. Just throw off a raw Focus Punch. Oh. I guess I could have just attacked through Confusion. Aha! Boom, baby. Alright, let's see. Second match. No clear type. High risk. Okay. Let's see here. No, we're not gonna swap. Got a good team here. Got a good team. High risk. Alakazam 2. I mean, obviously everyone likes Alakazam 4. I didn't think about that because slow and steady they are likely a T-Wave, yeah. And there's a Heracross. Yeah, Alakazam, I would say 2. It's tough. 2 might be more of a monster than 1. It's hard to say. With its high risk, actually Lapras could be kind of scary. I wonder if we just bite the Lapras. We'd probably bite to flinch the Oko Laprases. And again, the other thing we could do, yeah, we probably bite to Oko and even Confuse Ray from Lapras 3 would be kind of annoying, even though it would probably Dragon Dance. Heracross, Focus Band. I guess Focus Band, Swarm, Mega Horn. I guess they're always Mega Horning Alakazam. Is there ever a world where Bright Powder then we have to? Because Brick Break would be horrible. 2 Ice Beams we don't even KO. I mean, that's pretty bad if we miss here. If we miss a Psychic. I'm trying to think what we would even do. I mean, technically I could Reflect with Suicune, but like both of these are actually kind of scary. Because I can't even go Beam Beam. If I could go Beam Beam, I might be tempted to go in that slot. But like, I can always hope it misses a Mega Horn. Registeel 5. I can't even Reflect because of Brick Break, actually. I just thought about that. That's kind of annoying. I guess I would have to beam the Heracross and go with, like, Toxic or actually just start double teaming. Yeah, and I don't want Lapras to just Oko the Suicune with like an Oko move. I think that's the risk too, because it's high risk. It's so annoying. If it is Focus Band, I guess I would just go with a Bite on Heracross the next turn. But yeah, we kind of, if we miss Psychic, we just have to hope he misses Mega Horn. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Let's Bite and hit the Psychic. Boom, baby. No Focus Band. No Focus Band. Got him. X-Cloud? That shouldn't be scary. I guess it has Overheat. That's always terrifying. That's always terrifying. Okay, so we've got a Sheer Cold Lapras. I guess the only upside to having Sheer Cold Lapras is we can just... Well, I guess we could sub. But we can also just Focus Punch it. Because if it... I mean, if it hits, it's going to hit, but... Although... We are faster than Lapras. So do we have any upside in substituting? Maybe. I guess we just double the X-Cloud here, though. Let's see. We don't really know... I guess, so all we know is that it's either Quick Claw or Leppa. X-Cloud could really be anything. But since it takes out Alakazam, I guess we'll just... I guess we'll double that slot with a Bite if we don't get the roll. But like, no wait. It could technically be X-Cloud 1. So 76 plus 25, yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright. Hopefully it's a low HP one and we don't... Okay. That was either that was, I guess, a low roll. Wait. That could have been any X-Cloud, to be honest. Sing. Wait, what happened? Oh, we bit the X-Cloud. I was like, wait, what happened to Lapras? Okay, so it is Sing, so it is Quick Claw Lapras. I guess against Quick Claw, I don't know if... I guess Sub... Okay, Sub does help against Sing. Sub does help against Sing. Let's just smack it. There we go. No Quick Claw. Woo! Scary Mon. Scary Mon there. Don't know what Heracross is. I mean, Heracross could be a reasonable swap. We had to, but even against like a normal trainer, I wouldn't feel the need to swap for it. No type. High risk. Alright, same thing. No. We're not gonna swap. I wish Sunday is a sunny day. That means we got some fire types for Suicune, which would be A-okay with me. Buzz and Regirock. This is the Camper Ruby R. Picnic or Melody. Alright, so high risk, so gotta worry about Boom. But I guess, did we take out Regirock with Surf Psychic? I think we should, but we might want to go for the Buzz. Because Registeel should be fine against the Regirock. Like Regirock 1, 46. Actually, we do take out the Regirock. But we can also just potentially Oko the Buzz. And Buzz Scope Lens chops could be annoying. I guess double teams. Focus Punch double team could be kind of annoying from Regirock 5. But again, we would be hitting it for 46 off the bat. And then depending on the roll, we could just hit it again. And like if it booms after KOing the Electabuzz, then we're fine. Whenever I have boom mons like that, I guess 6 is the only one who would boom after getting hit. Or sorry, 6 is the only one where if I doubled it, I couldn't guarantee the KO, basically. So I kind of prefer going for the Buzz, especially because Buzz doesn't have any junk items that can prevent me from KOing. So I do prefer that. We can always crit the Regirock. Okay. Didn't KO the Buzz, but that's fine. See how much we do the Regirock. Okay, we did over 50%. Oh my. That's why you go for the Buzz. That's why you go for the Buzz. Does this KO, though? Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Does that always KO, actually? Surely, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. What about, like... Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, so... If it was Regirock 6, that's not always KOing. Which actually could have been really annoying then, because then, like, what if it was Snorlax 8, and then he was gonna, like, rest, and then there's something annoying where, like, I wouldn't... Or even if he was gonna attack, I guess. Because then Focus Punch wouldn't be able to hit him. That'd be kind of annoying, actually. Ah, gosh, I wish I knew what... See, that's just so annoying, because I wish I knew what Snorlax that was, because Snorlax would be a really interesting swap. No type, slow and steady. I mean, Snorlax is an interesting swap just in general. Not having to face Snorlaxes. Having an Alakazam up front to take out the fighting types. Like, gosh, Snorlax would be an interesting take. I really wish I knew which one it was. Do not discount that Registeel, Nico. You can't discount the Registeel. So... For example, I guess. I guess that's true. If they got like a special defense drop. Yeah. I don't know, like what if it's Lax 3? What if it's Mega Kick? And then like I'm just Shadow Balling. So the worst mon... I mean... Okay, let's think about this, right? Let's think about that Umbreon situation. What if it's Umbreon, like Umbreon 4, and then it's Lax, like the Mega Kick Lax? It's like, that's not good. I guess that most Laxes should be able to deal with Umbreon, if we're immunity. I'm not weak to ground, which is kind of nice. Trying to think what else. Like, what else annoying toxic mons. But, like, again, it could be immunity. I guess it could have been Electabuzz, too. I mean, it is... Okay, so what if it is the high-risk Snorlaxes? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 would be a little annoying just because I am pretty much just Shadow Balling. 5 and 6. 6 wouldn't be ideal, I don't think. I guess Brick Break's not a bad move. 4 would be great. 1 would probably be fine. 1 would be fine. Yeah, the T-Wave upside actually for... The T-Wave upside for Lax is nice, because T-Wave doesn't really help Registeel that much. And Reflect is pretty good for Lax, too, with Suicune. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I would say there's a good... I would say Lax probably does as good as Registeel in the situations that I need them in. You know, I guess if I face a Jolteon, I'm probably just staying in because Suicune's not dying to it. So I'm probably just going Psychic Surf and just eating a T-Bolt. There is a risk in Registeel in being in a weird 1v1. I guess there is a risk there where something is attacking and I can't get the double teams up enough to get focus punches off or something. Or like, what about a Crobat that's faster than Alakazam? I guess that's a thought. What if it like just crits me? I mean, I guess Registeel would beat that Crobat. You just double team up. Oh, it is. Yeah, I was tempted to take Entei initially just for the like immediate attacking, which at least Snorlax does give. I am worried about Earthquake Snorlax not being able to attack. Although Earthquake Snorlax next to Suicune probably could attack. Like, how much is that? How much is Suicune really taking from Earthquake Snorlax with Reflect up? I'm not even taking anything. It's pretty interesting. Oh, it's interesting. Would, I guess I gotta think about things that outspeed Alakazam, right? Arrow. Which, against Arrow... I guess Arrow 2... I don't even kill with an Ice Beam, which is kind of scary. I guess it doesn't kill me either, unless it Hyper Beams. What about, like, Well, I guess Salament's like 8 and 7. They don't kill with Crunch. And they are faster than Suicune. Houndoom's not fast enough. Jolteon, Starmie's. I mean, I guess Snorlax kind of poops on Starmie's. Manectrix. Snorlax should be fine with them. What else? Gengars. Yeah, I mean, they don't KO. What's up, Barty boy? Oh, this Registeel is really interesting in a lot of situations. I guess it's probably worth it to not have to face a Lax. The only thing Registeel does give is boom insurance. Registeel is boom insurance because nothing is KOing that Registeel with a boom. So if I'm ever worried about a Quick Claw boom situation or something annoying with boom, Registeel is safe. That's part of my worry here. Is what if what if I get boomed? Right? I mean, even Snorlax, whatever, 1. I mean, I'm getting, I could get boomed. It's doing nothing. That's the only, that's, I mean, that's notable because I feel like in these situations with doubles, how are you going to lose? Quick Claw Earthquakes, Quick Claw Booms, Bright Powder Booms. When you have a good team. Quick Claw Fissure Junk. How are you going to lose? It's going to be that stuff. I guess one risk is that Registeel does kind of lose, just have to go to struggle with Gengars. That's actually kind of annoying, now that I think about it. This Registeel doesn't touch Gengars. What's my Alakazam? Wait. I am Synchro. Okay, I am Synchro. Although Alakazam should take out Gengars. But I guess if there's a Gengar on the back, that's kind of annoying. Right? That... Okay, so it two-shots me. So if there's a Gengar in the back, that's actually kind of annoying. If Alakazam dies turn 1 and Gengar's in the back, that's pretty scary. Because if he Fire Punch burns me, if it's any of the Gengars with Fire Punch and T-Bolt, if they Fire Punch burn me, then I'm... and they break sub with Fire Punch too. It's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. I guess if it's a Curse Lax, I might not have to worry about Boom, or if I can just get one Reflect off with Suicune. Gengar is kind of a scary mod. It's probably better. It is. I mean, keeping the Registeel is kind of cute, but it is probably better to go Snorlax. Problem is, if it's a Snorlax like Snorlax 3 and I have to swap it again, then what am I doing? That's where it gets kind of annoying. If it's a Snorlax that I don't love and I want to swap it like Snorlax 3, then what am I doing? Just waiting for a swap? It's probably good to have the attacking moves, though. I mean, Boom Insurance is certainly... Boom Insurance is nice. Suicune is Bright Powder and has Reflect. I guess does Suicune live some boom? Like, do I live some booms after? I don't even necessarily live the booms. It's kind of scary. And I mean, meta is kind of specifically scary because I can't really do anything with Alakazam to it except for T-Wave it. So I pretty much just have to T-Wave and start doing, like, I could even T-Wave Reflect, I guess. But then what's Snorlax going to do? I guess Snorlax could Earthquake it when it comes in, if it has Earthquake. Even Snorlax 1, I could double team if I wanted to. Oh, man. Snorlax does help against Quick Claw, though. If it was a Quick Claw boom, at least Snorlax has Quick Claw. That's like some... I guess that's partial upside there. If it's a Blissey, I mean, technically Alakazam should be able to handle the Blissies. I mean, a Calm Mind Alakazam should actually be able to handle a lot. Snorlax is probably correct. Let's take the Snorlax. Snow type slow and steady again. Alright, let's see what Snorlax this is. And there's a Metagross. Oh my gosh. I guess I can counter. I guess I can counter. Is this 5? Yeah. I guess I can counter on the meta. I mean, right now we kind of have to target the Kang. So Kang 4, what are we looking at? No kills. Slower than both my Mons. Probably Kang 2 though, because slow and steady. 61. Gosh, we have to beam. That's so annoying. I guess we could reflect. Do we have a reflect here? So it's probably meta 2 with Psych Up. Actually, wait, it can't be Kang 2 and meta 2 though. Oh, that's interesting. It can't be because they both have Lum. They're both the highest likelihood, but it can't be both of them. I guess the thing is, there is a chance Kang attracts Alakazam here, which is nice. So if we do hit it with a Surf. Okay, so the upside of going Surf is we can Surf crit. We can Surf crit. We can... it cannot be Kang 2, right? It could be Kang 1, but even if it's Kang 1, then I guess we can hit it the next turn with Psychic Surf. If it's Kang 3, we'll just take it out. If it's Kang 4, we'll just take it out. I don't really know if we want to leave Kang 4 just attacking. Meta, unfortunately, we kind of have to ignore right now. I guess we could T-Wave the meta. Do we ever T-Wave the meta in Surf? The only problem with T-Waving is, again, they both are likely to be Lum, which is so annoying. And until we know, it's kind of hard to just go with it. Now, I guess the other problem is if we Reflect. 53 and Kang, I mean, like, they could... Like, if they double up on Zam, I'm probably dead after a Reflect. So I don't think Reflecting this turn really makes that much sense. I think we just have to Psychic Surf the Kang. I mean, yes, Metagross is threatening, but, like, the risk going T-Wave into Lum meta is so bad. It's so bad, especially with the upshot to just take out Kang and not let it attack this turn. Again, we can 1v1 the meta if we counter with Lax. If we just counter, we're fine. I mean, Swagger is certainly scary. Oh, are we Thick Fat or Immunity? We are Immunity. Shadow Ball's doing 22. We'd have to rip it. I mean, let's get rid. The meta shouldn't really threaten Suicune that much, especially after Reflect as well. If we can Reflect the next turn. I guess let's go Surf Psychic. And we'll check damage. Wow, it's Kang 3 and he went for Reversal. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness no T-Bolt Para. Okay, we do get the Spadef drop. But again, if we just Reflected there, he would be in... oh my gosh, we got the crit on meta. Oh, huge Suicune. Huge. Oh my gosh, there's that dang Umbreon again. Even with the chip, I don't think this should be enough. Oh my gosh, he crit me. Oh, that's so annoying. Thank goodness we're Immunity. I mean, thank goodness we're Immunity here. So it's Kang 3. So it has to be Meta 2. It has to be Meta 2. This is slow and steady. It has to be Umbreon 3 or 4. Umbreon 3 I win. Umbreon 4 I should win with Brick Breaks. I guess we just double the meta though this turn so we can do single target surfs. So meta 2, Shadow Ball, well, okay, Brick Break's doing 20. And we're only doing 22 with Surf, although a crit did put it lower, so we must have got a high roll crit. I guess we have a better chance if we Shadow Ball. That's so annoying. But I guess I don't want to leave meta to go mash, mash, mash for 3 turns. I guess we could Reflect. We could also Beam and Shadow Ball. Or Bite. Actually, we could go Bite. If we think we're unlikely to KO. $22 to 26 though. What's the chance? Let's say the meta's at 49%. 37%. So if we double him, we have a 37% chance with Shadow Ball Surf. I mean, mashed. If we get mashed and confused, that is kind of annoying. I guess we could get swaggered. No, we probably wouldn't get swaggered. Do we ever bite the meta? 30. So 37% chance to KO, but 30% chance. But then there's no chance we KO, I guess. Then there's no... I guess that's not a bad route, though. Like a mid-ground play. Like we go bite, Shadow Ball, and then go Surf Brick Break the next turn. That doesn't sound like a bad line. It's a 30% chance to flinch, but if either crits will KO. Versus the 37% chance to just KO right here. And the next turn we go Surf Brick Break. Well, in both scenarios, crits get the KO. But in one scenario, it's just a 30% chance to flinch. In the other scenario, it's a 37% chance to just KO. Which I feel like... I mean, 37% chance is higher, and you just get the raw KO. So it's definitely better. I guess the only thing is with the 37%. Well, so in the 37% chance, the only thing to think about that though is there is a unless I got another high roll crit, which is so unlikely, I'm not even gonna count that as a percent. It's guaranteed that Metagross gets a mash off. And that's, I think, the biggest worry. I don't care if he mashes Suicune. I care if he mash crits Snorlax. That is like the worst case scenario. A mash crit. I don't think he'll swagger. But mash crit into Snorlax is the worst case scenario. And the best chance to prevent that is bite. And like I don't really care about the Surf Chip on Umbreon. So I kind of like this. Okay, he missed his mash. Okay, and it's Umbreon 3. Alright, well that just makes things so much easier. I mean, Umbreon 4 could have been annoying with the double teams, stall out, whatever. Okay, we're fine now, right? Yeah. Umbreon 3, Shadow Ball. Oh. Do we ever take Meta 2? Probably not. This Snorlax should be reasonable. 5th match. No type. No phrase. $79. Before starting, would you like to swap? No, no type, no phrase. I'm fine with this lax immunity. Hariyama Starmie. Well, Fake Out could be annoying. Fake Out could definitely be annoying, but it's no type, no phrase. So, I guess we just bite the Starmie. Snorlax will have to eat a T-Bolt, potentially. Which is fine. I guess in the event that we kill Hariyama, yeah, we still want to bite. Right? Or do we want to surf? So if we bite, doing 65 to 77. Yeah, then it guarantees that we can KO a Psychic if we want to. Yeah. All Hariyamas are gone here. Okay. I guess there is a Hariyama with Focus Band. Are we as concerned about that? The other thing is, if it fakes out, do we just want to raw swap the Snorlax? Or I guess if it Quick Claw chops the Suicune, we wouldn't want to raw swap. That'd be really bad. If we just raw swap Suicune. I guess we could bite for the Flint for the crit and Psychic. That is something I didn't think about. That was really silly of me. Thank goodness it was not Hariyama 1 or 4. So that was Hariyama, or actually, is that guaranteed Hariyama 2? No, it could have been Hariyama 3 or 4. Okay. Was not Hariyama 1. Wow, the light screen. The freaking light screen. Okay, so Starmie 5. Very likely to be Hariyama 2. Could have been Hariyama 4, but then again, there's fake out. So, very, very likely to be Hariyama 2. Armaldo. Okay, so Bite gets the KO. Armaldo is kind of scary. Although, because it was likely Hariyama 2, it's likely Armaldo 1 or 4. So Starmie 5 is Surf or Psychic. I mean, do we just bite this? Or do we Surf? Now if we Surf on a, I guess the thing is for Armaldo 4, we would want to get single target Surf. But then we have single target light screen. So really interesting. So double Surf is going to do 40 with light screen. Interesting. We could actually KO here with Surf Psychic. Yeah, we're not really concerned about Starmie for lax, so maybe we do just go Surf Psychic. Go for the drop on the Armaldo. I think I like that. And it goes for Surf, which is nice. Because also if it double edges here, it'll just take itself out. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, we're golden now. Bite Shadow Ball. Beautiful. Always gotta watch out for the light screen reflect. That is probably one of my main weaknesses. Something very easy to forget in doubles. Very lucky that was Hariyama 2. He got a big cross chop off or something. 6 matches ready. No type. High risk. Take light screen off. Update the phrase. Update the Mons here. Snorlax 5. Swap. Immunity. No, we're not gonna swap. Right. No type, no phrase. Oh, no type, high risk. Armaldo, Starmie, Hariyama. Yeah. gosh, there's that dang arrow. Oh, it's so annoying. Arrow is so annoying here. So Electabuzz 2, I guess would Rain Dance or Attract, which is kind of nice. Electabuzz 2 Rain Dance would be kind of hilarious, to be honest. Arrow, I can't even KO, so I guess I would go for the Surf. We do outspeed and just OHKO the Arrow. I guess it would always double edge. Do we go for the? I guess the biggest scare is Arrow 1 AP boost. Then would we have to go Ice Beam Psychic? Yeah, 53. 57. No, wait. 53, and I guess we could Surf. I guess the worst thing would be Arrow 2 AP boost. But like, is Arrow 2 just gonna Hyper Beam me, I guess? If Arrow 2 Hyper Beams, I'd rather get the chip with Surf. I don't want Snorlax. I guess if Arrow 2 Hyper Beams, it Hyper Beams. Then I would rather have the Surf chip. So Surf Psychic probably is fine here. I guess the other thing is, okay, so if it's Arrow 2 and it Hyper Beams, I guess technically there is still a risk of Ancient Powers into Suicune. I guess if it's gonna, well, Arrow 1 though, it's not even that bad because the Arrow 1 wouldn't KO. I wonder if we do just go Psychic Surf into, because it can't two-shot me unless it gets a boost. If it gets a boost, we can just Ice Beam the next turn, I guess. Yeah, maybe we do just take out the Buzz. Because getting T-Waved would also be kind of bad. I mean, Lax definitely isn't as scared of Buzz as much. And Shadow Ball for 42 as well. Last round, Arrow 2 crit my Latios and just KO'd. Right, turn 1, which was extremely scary. That's why I'm worried about a stupid situation like that. I'm worried about a situation like that. Gosh, it's likely to be Electabuzz 2 is the thing. Which is not going to do anything that annoying. I guess, will it attract? Hold on. Or what if it goes for a Raw Thunder? That's kind of bad, actually. Electabuzz 2. No, it won't go for Attract. Gosh, we have the chance to just straight up KO it. That's the thing. 50% chance. You know, Raw Thunder would be horrible. I guess that would be the worst case scenario. Raw Thunder into AP, but because then what? Like, I guess if we double the arrow, then we're down to like, if it Raw Thunder's AP's the Alakazam, that's kind of bad, because then Alakazam's dead, and it's Suicune Snorlax against Electabuzz, which I can't KO, and something else. Well, I wouldn't be able to KO that turn, I guess. Like, before it attacks, is what I mean. Swapping for the Mega Kick. Oh, yep. Just hit. Mega Kick or Focus Punch. Both big hitter moves. Yeah, we do have Quick Claw upside. I mean, the chance to KO is so nice. I guess, okay, but if it is Arrow 3 or 4, we have a chance to KO. Which, it's more likely to be 3 or 4 than it is to be 2. Man, that's annoying because Surf doesn't KO 3 or 4. But like 3 or 4, I guess double-edged crit would be annoying. Do I really let the Buzz just attack? I mean, I guess Psychic Surf into Arrow is maybe. I think I have to surf with Suicune. It's just kind of a matter of, do I want to target Arrow or Buzz? Because like Alakazam should beat all the Buzzes. I guess Suicune should do okay against him. I would just have to hit. 61. How much is Suicune doing with the Surf? 36 to 43. If it Rain Dances, then you just kill it, potentially. No, yeah, with high rolls I could. How much is Snorlax doing? 61 to 73. That's decent odds, or I could just hit the Mega Kick. 61 to 73. Yeah, that's decent odds. AP Arrow could get out of control, but again, it's probably going to Hyper Beam Alakazam. So it's like, this could not even matter. I have a ton of upside if I Psychic the Arrow with Alakazam and it's a KO. I have a ton of upside there. 50% chance. It's 50% both on the Buzz and on the Arrow. The only thing is, Surf Crit can KO Arrow. Surf Crit won't KO Buzz. Buzz 2 is not that threatening. I guess, do I have to think about other Buzzes? Buzz Cross Chop on Lax, kind of scary. I guess that is kind of scary. If I don't go for the Buzz, and it's Buzz like 3, Cross Chop on Lax is pretty bad, right? And for Suicune, that's pretty bad. If I don't go for the Buzz, it could just T-Bolt me and then T-Bolt me the next turn. It's faster. It could be, and it's faster than Zam too, actually. Cross Chop Crit would be annoying. I think I have to go for the Buzz. It is Buzz 3. Wow. But it's Arrow 3 or 4. Ah, see, I could have saved Arrow 3 or 4 now. We don't get the KO. But that's fine, because Arrow 3 or 4 shouldn't be that threatening for Suicune. I can just Surf it the next turn. And we got a Typhlosion. Sweet, they split their moves. Oh, crit, though. That's annoying. Okay, hold on. So, the only thing I gotta check here... So, Typhlosion 3 with reversal. Because it actually sees the typing of arrow, right? So it's gonna EQ. Oh, this is interesting. Do I T-Wave? Do I actually T-Wave? I think I T-Wave. Because what I'm worried about, I guess, what I'm worried about, what is this? No type high risk, yeah. What I'm worried about is a Typhlosion 3 scenario. Because, okay, Typhlosion 1 outspeeds, but that doesn't matter because Typhlosion 1 can only single target. And Typhlosion doesn't have any junk moves. So the only situation here is Alakazam Psychic into Typhlosion, Earthquake, KOs, right? Earthquake does... And he will Earthquake because... he will Earthquake because he sees arrows types as flying. So he will Earthquake for the roll to KO. Then if he crits the Suicune, could he KO? If he crits the Suicune... he could KO. So if he does that, and I put him in reversal range, then can he KO the Snorlax? So if I did 90%, then he could reversal crit the Snorlax. Or even just Endure, and then reversal the Snorlax. So the way I win this is T-Wave, because if I T-Wave, then I can just go Brick Break into Mega Kick. And he'll be at like 100 HP or whatever. Well, 100%. I'm 0 IV. Well, I guess I would go Mega Kick into Brick Break, right? Because +1 paralyzed. Actually... he would outspeed at +1 paralyzed. That's actually not good. Only paralyzed do I outspeed. Interesting. So I would have to go... oh wait, I could just counter. Oh, I could just counter actually then. Yeah, then I just counter for the win. Okay. If I just T-Wave, I'm fine. He just goes for Overheat. I thought he would... well, I guess he saw kill moves with both Earthquake and Overheat. That's true. He's got the Surf. Yeah, the only way he was winning that was a crit Earthquake on Suicune. Okay. 7th battle. Water, high risk. Interesting. Water, high risk, and I could take a Buzz 3 right now. Although, that's kind of bad into the Swamperts and stuff, so maybe that's not a move. Suicune really isn't that great. I guess Suicune does protect against Quick Claw. Like, if I swap Suicune for Buzz, and then it's like a Quick Claw Swampert, Quick Claw Earthquake, that'd be kind of annoying. So that was 181. I think we just keep Water high risk. Like, right, like Milotics. I mean, we have to be careful. I have to be careful. I probably end up just T-waving them and then Calm Minding with Alakazam. or even just double targeting. I guess like a water absorbed quag. I guess most of the time I'm probably like either ice beam or biting and psychicing a slot to try to take it out. That's probably what I'm doing. I don't think we need the buzz. I think we just Calm Mind. Crits are obviously annoying. Electabuzz 3 doesn't even get it done on some of these. I would have to swap for Suicune, and then I'm kind of worse in like the Quagsires and stuff because they see kills with Earthquake. Whereas if they don't, they're not going to use it unless they're next to a Flyer or a Levitator. I could technically take it in the back. Is that? It's water high risk though, so it could be some sort of random high risk one. That's kind of annoying. I could take it in the back. Having a physical mon seems useful though. Yeah, I have cross chop if I take Buzz, but yeah, I think I like having the Snorlax. We definitely don't want Arrow or Typhlosion. Yeah, we don't need the Buzz. I mean, Suicune does do fine into the water grounds, I think, for the most part. Whiscash Milotic. Okay, so we might just double the Whiscash and ignore the Milo right away. Probably what we're doing. No, not Miltank. Milotic. I always mess that one up. Whiscash. So, do we KO Whiscash 3 is the question. 56. Ooh, probably not. Yeah, that's annoying. Would we bite then? So, okay, wait. 29 to 35. And it's 6 IV, actually. So 29 to 35. Alakazam 2. We'd have to get double high roll. If we got a special defense drop, then we would KO. But I guess we have freeze chance too. I guess the annoying thing, I guess bite might be better. It depends on what the damage into Whiscash 4 looks like. 26 to 31, 41 to 48. 76 and okay, so 76 and 26 KO Whiscash 4. So I think we would just, I mean, we kind of missed Ice Beam. We miss out on freeze. We miss out on special defense drop KO, but we still KO with crits, and we still KO with, or we still freeze him with freeze because he's got Chesto. So I think that's the play. Because Whiscash 4 never sees a kill. Okay. No Quick Claw, huge. Let's hope it's Whiscash 4 then. Nope, Whiscash 3. Alright, that's fine. Ice Beam, that's annoying. There's the big flinch. Let's go. So do we just go like Surf Calm Mind then? Whiscash 3 can't Quick Claw. Do we go Surf Calm Mind? Surf Recover, Surf T-Wave. So we know it's Whiscash 3. Actually, let's check the damage. That's what we should for sure do first. 74 out of 130, that's 56. Nope. Okay, so that's 56. Check Milo 2 and 4. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. 56, that's going to be both. High roll from 4, low roll from 2. Yeah. That's annoying. I guess we can guarantee it by seeing if it gets lefties if we surf. Do we just T-wave this, or do we calm mind? T-wave marble scale will make it harder for lax, which is kind of annoying. We could also surf and swap to lax. It also could just do something else this turn. So Suicune 4 and against Wishcash 3. Surf's doing 22 to 26. Is there a world where he survives that, actually? Do we just Ice Beam? It would be nice to guarantee know what... We'll probably know what Milo this is after this, though. If they get another overlapping roll, that'd be annoying. And the chip doesn't matter. Plus, technically, we could take some Mirko chip, which is unnecessary. So I guess we Ice Beam the Whiscash. Since it's possible, that's above the 22 roll. So we Ice Beam the Whiscash. And we could either... So we could recover... We could T-Wave, and then just recover the next turn. I actually don't mind T-Wave. Then it's just going to keep attacking, which is kind of annoying. Although, even... I guess... Even like Milo 4, which has Recover... which it won't recover if I T-Wave it. Into Snorlax 5... I mean, it's just doing nothing. We aren't thick fat. But still, it's just doing nothing. I kind of don't mind T-Wave. Because neither of them have Lum. I kind of don't mind T-Wave. Because there's a world where we swap out. Gardevoir. Okay. And it Mircoats. Okay. So we don't know anything actually from the Milo. We still know it's 2 or 4. So I guess the other thing... No, actually we don't know anything about the Gardevoir. Because it could have a 3-4 move. That doesn't matter. We just know it can't be Chesto. We know it's not Gardevoir 2. I guess we're biting the Gardevoir. Is there any worry if Lax gets smacked with something? I don't think so. Because again, we should just be able to take out the Milo with Calm Minds and recovers. I guess the question is how much this we can do in a guard. $45. I mean, Snorlax can take it out then if needed. The only problem is we would take a decent amount from a Psychic. Psychic Surf. Shadow Ball does Rocket. Yeah, it's just kind of annoying that a bite doesn't take it out. 2 bites. I don't think we really need Lax for the Milo, though. I mean, technically, I guess if we just recovered with Alakazam, is that bad, though? Because, like, what's Guard going to do to Alakazam? I guess it could be Shadow Ball Guard. Guard 5. It's only doing 36 to 43, though. Maybe if we recover, it shouldn't be able to take us out. If we bite recover, there's some good upside there. Then the next turn we can Psychic Bite, I suppose. Kind of like that. Bite, recover. Fire Punch, okay. Ice Beam is splits. No freeze. Let's go Bite Psychic. Although it could be, with Fire Punch, it certainly could have Bright Powder. That's fine. Okay, no bright powder. Okay, let's bite and recover. We'll bite and calm mind. Bite and recover, get out of crit range. Oh my gosh, the flinches. Okay, we're fine there. Beautiful. Beautiful Alakazam 2. What a showcase. The 184? No. 182. $182. 64 swaps. 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds. Okay. We are only gonna do 1 round today. Just gonna keep it rolling with the 1 rounds. Thanks. Thanks, Apopheniac. We will continue probably. I don't think we'll have time this weekend. Probably have time next week though to continue it at some point. So. Oh man. Good job, Alakazam. We dodged getting any sort of bright powder focus band junk or anything like that. I mean, the Metacrit was annoying, but thankfully it was Kang 3. That was pretty helpful. Just reversing. But yeah, we're just going to keep rolling with it, see what we get next time. We didn't even really need to use Armand in the back that much, to be honest. Like Snorlax or Registeel, like it really didn't even matter which one we picked because we didn't have to use it that much. But I guess that one time against meta, it was helpful just to be able to straight up attack versus having Registeel. We just have to like go for a focus punch and hope it misses a mash or misses or goes for Suicune. So, and I guess Umbreon could have Shadow Balled and broke our focus punch too. So that would have been kind of annoying. Maybe we would have just started double teaming. So, yeah. Well, either way. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we will see you all for round 27. Peace.